Wala kang pake?
Good governance is supposed to protect trust.
Pero ang mga magnanakaw sa Pilipinas walang pinipiling araw. Araw-araw nila tayong ninanakawan.
But what happens when trust is no longer earned through integrity but negotiated through power?
Hindi tayo pwedeng kumalma!
In the Philippines, corruption is no longer shocking. It has become familiar. So familiar that we recognize it yet often choose to ignore it.
Tapos na ang panahon ng mga mababait at ng mga resilient!
Bribery, favoritism, abuse of authority. Words we hear so often, they start to feel normal.
Na politician ay higit pa sa magnanakaw. Ang corrupt na politician, ang korupsyon ay higit pa sa terorismo!
But normal does not mean acceptable.
Baha, pagnanakaw, korupsyon, yun ang mataas sa Pilipinas!
Because the moment we stop questioning what is wrong, the moment silence becomes easier than speaking up, is the moment corruption no longer needs to hide.
Hindi na ubra sa atin yung bait-baitan, kimi-kimian, tahimik-tahimikan.
It simply exists.
Sumigaw lahat ng galit!
If corruption reveals what governance becomes when power is unchecked, then good governance defines what it should always be. Our project is anchored on 3 core principles that directly challenge the culture of corruption. First, accountability. Because leadership without responsibility is power without consequence. In our work, every output was tracked and every decision was carried through with intent. Second, transparency. Because corruption thrives in secrecy, we made sure that communication was open and nothing was hidden behind assumptions or silence. And third, inclusivity and equity. Because when systems become corrupt, it is often the voiceless who suffer first. We made sure that every voice mattered and no one was left behind in the process.
Change does not begin with a perfection. It's begin with action. Our strategy was simple but intentional. We create a plan that focused on awareness, participation, and accountability. We asked questions people were afraid to ask. We started conversation people were used to avoiding. Because silence is where corruption survives, but action is never easy. There were moments of doubt, limited time, different opinions, and the challenge of getting people to care. But instead of stepping back, we lean into ethical decision making. We choose transparency over convenience, and dialogue over avoidance, and responsibility over excuse.
Real impact is not measured by scale, but by change. Through our project, we contribute to something greater than ourselves. For people, we gave students a voice, a space to question, to speak, and to care again. For purpose, we raise awareness that governance is not just for leaders, it belongs to everyone. And for progress, we showed that even a small actions can challenge deeply rooted systems. But this is not just a one-time effort. This is a model, a starting point, because when transparency is practiced, when accountability is lived, and when inclusivity is real, change does not stop with us. It spreads. Like a ripple, what we started here can inspire others to question more, care more, and do more. This project was more than a requirement. It became a realization that good governance is not just about system. It starts with people, with us. We learned that being future professional means choosing integrity even in the smallest decisions. Because change does not begin with power, it begins with responsibility.